talking to everybody from the great city of Tampa, Florida.
What's going on with y'all, man? I ain't been posting in a long time. I've been focusing on football. You know what I'm saying? When I'm locked in on football, I don't really be on social media and stuff. But as you can see by the title of this video, I got waived by the Buccaneers. First and foremost, I just want to say I believe in God. And I know God always got a plan for me. He always had. And, regardless of anything that's ever happened to me, I've always came out on top. I've always came out winning, and I feel like this is just part of my story, to grow and do bigger and better things, whether it's finding another team, whether it's, getting another opportunity in the NFL. It is what it is. I truly believe God and I don't question anything. And I believe everything happens for a reason. But, my time being up here with the Buccaneers has been nothing but great. Just the city, my teammates, my coaches, everybody's always poured in love and support towards me. And I'll forever be grateful for that. And I truly just want to say I appreciate everyone for everything. I've had the best time up here in Tampa, but everything just happens for a reason, and it is what it is. So I've been talking to my agent, and we're waiting on the next opportunity. If that's an NFL, cool. But God's blessed me with a lot of talents to do other things other than play football, And I feel like in every athlete's life, it becomes a point to where the game ends for you. And I'm not saying that's what it is now. I'm just saying mentally I'm good because I know that I got a lot of talents and I've been blessed.
So I'm gonna stop it there. I ain't gonna play the whole 4 minutes of Shilo speaking there. Classic said Shilo needs to take his time, put on 15 pounds of muscle, and go to strong safety. I believe in Shilo. That all sounds good, Classic, but I have a question for the panel. Are we being set up by media? This whole speech sounded like to me that this person was given an opportunity because of who he was. They knew the opportunity was going to be short. I should have listened to Uncle Plug when he told me when I had my hopes up. I'm glad I didn't buy the 28 jersey. So I understand people, because I said the same thing Classic said. He should put on weight, move to the strong safety, move down to a weak side linebacker. I think it's over with for him. I think it's over with for him. I think the statement his father stated let you know that he was going to be moving on, and then he even started this speech out with he has other talents. His agent is looking if he goes somewhere else or the NFL. So I want to know what you guys feel about this situation with Shilo Sanders. Anybody can go.
My mic was muted, but just listening to it, it sounds like he's accepted his fate, that the NFL might not be where he needs to be. So it's a possibility that the NFL might not be for him.
Oh, Plug, you going it? Oh, there you go. You muted. We can't hear you. While Uncle Plug's trying to get that situated, we can't hear you. So while he's trying to get that situated, I almost got upset hearing it. I almost got upset.
Do you think he's giving up on himself?
I don't think he's giving up on himself. I just feel like we were played. Like I feel like I feel like it was one of those. Let's go pick him up. You know what I mean? Do something for the family. If he shocks us in camp, we got a diamond in the rough. If he is what we've seen on film the past 2 years, we'll release him. But what you got, Plug? Plug will know better because he understands his Bucs and what they do.
Yeah.
He sounded defeated when he came to the microphone. When he came to the microphone, he was like, "Oh, whew." I was like, yeah. When I heard it earlier today, I was like, yeah, you know what it is. If he is gonna go and do that little hybrid, he ain't nowhere as big as Derwin James. Derwin James is a big monster. He got to put on about 20 more pounds, bro. About 20 more pounds, and I don't think his frame can hold it. Yeah, we'll have to go see. But he didn't put in that work, man, in that offseason, man. I was watching my boys. I didn't see him. If he was at a private facility, whatever he was doing, that's cool. If he was working out with a trainer, that's cool. But everybody was at the gym.
Yeah.
Antoine Winfield was at the gym. Jordan Whitehead, and he wasn't even signed. Him and Winfield like this. He was at the gym. Taki Smith, Chris Izzian. Man, you see how big Chris Izzian is? And he go between corner and safety. He's super fast out of Rutgers. That boy got that weight on him. I was like, man, nah, man. He look slim, bro. He ain't ready for this work. Him. He that dog ain't in him, bro.
You don't
That
think
dog
it's
ain't in him. No. No, I don't think that dog get him per se when it comes to NFL stature. Nah, he ain't on that type of time, cuz I don't think he took that opportunity as seriously as he should have. Not at all. Not at all. No. That's Bucs defense. We hit, we split, we blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do be blessed.
So Classic said, Shilo comes from a rich black family. So at the end of the day, it's all good. He has an angel investor as a father. He said there are worse safeties in the league, worse safeties than Shilo on multiple depth charts right now. What do you guys think?
I can feel you on that Classic. But that type of attention that he brings to the team is going to put more focus on the sideline where he going to be sitting at than what's going on the field. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Go ahead, baby.
Do y'all think, now I'm just asking because y'all are like way deep into football. Do y'all think that the NFL was something that he really wanted to do deep down in his? Oh, okay.
I think it was something he wants. So this is where I feel sometimes family can be bad for you. I think Shilo was meant to do his own course in life. The dude was recruited by South Carolina. He didn't just go to any program. He wasn't just a slouch that got picked up out of high school and went to some podunk, D1. Even like his brother Bucky did. Bucky went his own way. He went to SMU, made a name for himself as a returner and a receiver. I think Shilo should have stayed either at South Carolina or went somewhere else. This is my opinion. It's no way you can get better going from D1 and going 2 years backwards to go to HBCU. It's no way you can get better talent-wise because you're not playing against the same quality of talent. In the HBCU, he wasn't playing against no big-time talent. So he almost went backwards. Can you imagine? It's like going to the NBA and then you go overseas. You should dominate overseas, right? Because you already know what the NBA looks like. Kind of like what Bronny James did. He looked great in the G League. You know what I mean? Because he was already ahead and above. That was my opinion. I think he should have did what worked for him. He got himself picked up by a team. He should have stayed with South Carolina, and I think he would have been straight. Even if he would have just stayed a couple more years in South Carolina and did the last 2 years in Colorado, because he could have made a name for himself in those other conferences, and then came over.
That's true.
Yeah, Classic says Shilo not a big deal like that. If he makes a roster and is the third safety on the depth chart, nobody will make a big deal of it. I don't know, man. I disagree, Classic, with all the packages now with the different forms of nickels, like the 3-3-5 and all that stuff. Like, it's a lot of times where your third string safety might be on the field. Like, there's a lot of packages now in the NFL. He said him making a roster as a backup will only be talked about for a day in the media. No big deal. Shedeur store power is a different story. Yeah, they're definitely not compatible for sure. I agree with that. But I'm telling you, I think if Shilo would have stayed on his own path, we might be talking about Shilo as much as we're talking about Shedeur. Think about it. He even dimmed his light. You went from South Carolina to follow your baby brother, who's the star quarterback, and Travis Hunter to Jackson State. You dimmed your light for 4 years straight. Like, but hey, I guess that's what family does,
Yeah.
I wish the best for him, and I'm and of all the Sanders family. So regardless, I wish the best for him. I just feel like that speech was almost like he kind of knew the writing on the wall before we all did.
Yeah. He's a charismatic guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a handsome gentleman. You know, he could probably be on one of Tyler Perry's sitcoms. You know,
he right. He ain't even joking. Like for real. Like
yeah.
He was already on BMF. He was already on BMF. So
you know what I mean? So he already got his foot in the door on acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he been acting like he was a football player all this time. So he'll be able to work it out. He'll be able to work it out. What, bro?
You gotta he threw that in there like nobody wasn't paying attention.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this. You know what's crazy though? He's gonna make his way into the movie scene though, but who he's gonna have to be every time he's on the show?
His daddy.
He's never gonna leave the light in him. Like even when he was on BMF, it was to play his father. Like I know some people are gonna say they don't care. It's about money. He getting the bag, but it's gonna come a point in this man's life that he wants to be an individual. You know what I mean? Like he don't want to be locked in. He already was out of the spotlight even when he was in Colorado. He didn't want to be seen all the time and always on camera. So
I want to see. I would love to see him on like Fox. You know what I'm saying, on Fox, like College Game Day, or you know what I'm saying. I like to see it like he could be a correspondent. You know what I'm saying, for ESPN or Fox.
Oh yeah, CBS, it's still money to be made out there. It's not.
Yeah, man. Because he got the appeal. He got the appeal, and in whatever channel he's on, anybody right now should be like, let's go after Shilo real quick. Let's go after Shilo. Let's bring him on over here
now. Yeah.
Right. Or he could be like the correspondent for Colorado Buffaloes. He could be the correspondent. He like, you know, so whenever they play on, you know, the Big 12 network, he could be the guy, you know what I'm saying, talking about his dad.
He'll be perfect. He need to go sit on Cam Newton.
Ooh. Because Cam doing this stuff thizzle right now. Hey, big shout out to Cam Newton. Big Cam, hey, Superman. Hey man, I wanna give you a big shout out, dog, for you leaking this big deal with ESPN. I want to put this out there first quarter. I was finna do a segment on it, but since we're here right now, I want to give big congratulations to Big Cam Newton for what you've done. And everybody say, oh man, he riding the coattails of Shannon Sharp and he taking Shannon place over at ESPN. That's a negative. Let's kill all that noise. Let's say big up to the black man, because he was already on ESPN on Fridays, and I think Wednesdays on the days. No, I think him and Shannon was on the show together on Fridays, and I think he was on the show that day that he wasn't on, which is like maybe a Wednesday or something, maybe Thursday, Friday. I think he was on the show. Cam was already there, bro, and I'm pretty sure that he didn't have to get his blessing, but I'm pretty sure Shannon gave him his blessing. Them boys, they tough like that, and Cam let you know that Cam is not one of those. He one of them. You know what I'm saying? So going on, big shout out to Cam Newton.
Before we move on, Classic said that's a deeper conversation. So in ancient times, we would introduce ourselves to new people as name and then descendant of father and mother's name. And we fight to get it out from under our parents' name. I'm cool with being known as the son of my father my whole life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He ain't got to get out from under. I never said that. He ain't got to get out from under his father's shadow. In my eyes, I think you should use that prime leverage all the way to the finish line, because it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Let that name open that door. All his accolade, man, you ain't like you following a Rudy Poo.
But I think y'all, what y'all are saying, make a valid point. But with that being said, it's not about using the leverage. You have to truly have the talent. Like, it's okay to be your father's son if you truly have the talent, because it gets to a certain point where you could be carrying your father's name, but if everybody can obviously see you don't have the talent, like, it's gonna kind of like the perfect person to me, in my opinion, Skip Bayless. They always had to partner him with somebody to keep him relevant.
Mm.
Now that he has like his own show and stuff, he can't stand to the legs of people like Stephen A. and stuff like that.
He
like,
gotta make them. He gotta make dumb comments to go viral.
Yeah, like that's my whole thing. I respect the following the Father's name and all that, but at the same time, we have to make sure that the talent aligns, and we have to hold people responsible that their talent reaches what we want them to reach. We can't just praise him because he's following Prime's lineage and Father's name. No, bro, we gotta hold, because we get mad at the
Eli
white.
did it.
We get mad at the white man when we do it. When they do
Peyton
it,
Eli did it.
Yeah, and then you see what it's falling apart.
Derek and David Carr did it. They follow by, man. Everybody ride that name. They put right. Man, Prime is somebody.
Oh yeah, Prime a dog.
Prime is somebody. Prime is somebody. Like, bro, if you watch that America's Team, if you watched America's Team, but look, hey, Prime was that.
Thank you, Classic.
Yeah, it is, bro. Salute, bro. It is, bro. And if you caught our last one, bro, I had to do it in the barbershop. It was perfect. I had two of my guys. I know they ain't like that. I know they ain't like that. But I promise you, bro, I did that. I went, and I told him. He said, "Well, I think Prime talks too loud." I say, "Bro, it's about time a father spoke up for a son, bro. Yeah. There's been too many mamas I've been too many mamas behind these young men. It need to be some daddy. Don't you agree?" I had to make them agree. Don't you agree? Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I say it's been too long, and everybody's been running with that narrative for so long that it's uncomfortable sometimes to see a daddy there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't say Dallas Cowboys without saying Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
You can't say NFL without saying Deion Sanders. Atlanta, San Francisco, Detroit, Dallas, Baltimore. What's happening? Come on now. That's Prime, baby. Come on now. We don't even call him by his name, bro. We call him Prime. Prime time. And what Jerry says, I got to have him. Oh, go ahead.
No, just to add to Classic's comment about Black confidence is frowned upon. I believe it's like that because a lot of whites or other races is not, they see the confidence as being egotistical or bold and loud and in your face. But my thing is, if you're